Hi, I'm Sal Moretti with Gourmet Gone Wild, and we're back. And now we're going to do some shrimp. So what do you guys think of the filet mignon and the chocolate? Hey, come on, it's kind of fun. I got goosebumps looking at these people. It's almost neat. It must be all the antioxidants. But I want to thank you. Now we're going to go into a shrimp dish. This is one of an all-time favorite, very simple dishes. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn these on, and hopefully they don't explode this time. So what we're going to do is we're just going to turn them on, and we're going to put that in. Now what we're going to do is a little bit of olive oil, always a little extra virgin. We got that on high, and we're going to add a little, this is pomegranate, very high in it. It's 82 times more antioxidants than a glass of red wine. This is something you folks definitely need in your diet.
It's not as much fun as wine.
Well, it can be. Have you ever seen the pomegranate martinis? I mean, I like those. So now we're going to do a little bit of garlic. You want to come over and give it a pop?
No, go ahead.
Okay. This is what I do with garlic. It's called the bop. Everybody here has the bop? There's got that bop. And what you do is then it just pops right out, and then you got your skins to the side. Now we'll do another one. You want to take it? Fresh garlic? Because everybody says, God, I hate peeling it. It sticks to my fingers. Oh, well, don't do that. Go bop. Turn around. Bada bang. You're done. You got to have a bop, bop, bop. Everybody do the bop. I like that. And you just want to chop that up a little bit. Throw it in the pan. Get that cooking. Yeah, the pomegranate's already in there. And how much you use basically is just basically it's going to reduce a little. So you want to add, that's basically a cup. Yeah. So what you want to do is basically a cup because it's going to reduce a little, and that's what you want. Because what we're going to do is cook the shrimp on low basically once the garlic opens up a little bit. And we're going to put some chives and some Granny Smith apples. Then we're going to come over here and we're going to do a mandarin sun-dried tomato Alfredo. Now this is a no butter Alfredo because we do healthy, quick, and simple. It's a no butter Alfredo. So now we got everything started. Now we got some fresh chives that grew right out of my garden. Absolutely fabulous. All my herbs I grow myself. They're very nice and easy. And this is what's called a chive. There's chives and garlic chives. These, again, very easy. So all you do is chop up little pieces. It's nicer when they're fresh. They just have more flavor. And it just literally, if you make a dish with fresh herbs compared to non-fresh herbs, hands down, 10 to 1, you're going to have more people going to like the freshness. So throw some fresh herbs right in there. Get that rocking. Well, when you grow your own, that's how they come. They get wider because what happens is when you buy your herbs from someplace and they're thin, those are the baby starts. These are 3 years old. They have grown for 3 years straight. And look at that, what a bang! So I'm talking about, we having fun here? Gourmet Gone Wild, all right. You got your garlic bop going. You got this guy going. He's having fun. He's got us going over here. His wife's looking at him saying, hey, what a great guy this is.
You didn't know I could do that. Huh?
Hey, well, see, you learned something new. I got some fresh Granny Smith apples. We're going to throw a couple chunks in. Skins on. Throw them right in there. Because what you're going to do is that'll actually cook down and create its own little gel almost. It's going to be absolutely fabulous with these shrimp. So now you got that cooking in there, and you want to just go ahead and let that heating up. Sure. You can use whatever you like. I like the Granny Smiths because they're sweet. Some people like the Fuji's, the Macintosh. You know, it depends on whatever you want. I like this apple because it's got the nice flavor to it, and it'll withstand just about any type of sauce you put it on. So, excellent. Real quick, take a slice of the apple off the side. Leave the skins on. Your nutrients are in the skins. Do not take the skins off of these. Now, if you've got somebody that, could possibly, like a child or something, what you could do is chop these up a little more, a little finer, or, just keep them real, real small so that way because they're going to break up a little bit in the pan anyways.
Can you just let those simmer?
Yeah, these are on a high heat. Because what you want to do is you want to open up the garlic. You want to reduce some of the pomegranate. Just absolutely fabulous. You're creating a little bit of a reduction, kind of a garlic. But the apple juice out of those will come out of that. And it'll be just absolutely fabulous. And that's what you're going to cook the shrimp base in. And you just got that rumbling away. It's very simple. It's very easy. Now what we can do here is we got that going. And now we got some fresh shrimps. And these are fresh Gulf shrimp. These are peeled and deveined. Absolutely fabulous right here from the Gulf. Fresh. Compliments of roadies, seafood. And what you're going to do is we're going to throw a couple of these in, but now you want to turn this right down because you do not want to overcook these. So turn your flame right down. We're going to throw those in. Tails on, because you're going to eat these out of a martini glass. You want something to be able to hold on to.
How long do you cook?
You're going to cook them about these are actually going to cook for a few minutes. Usually, an average, if you're cooking them high heat, it's usually about 2 minutes each side, max, for a large shrimp. But with these, they'll probably cook for a couple of, I'd say about 4 minutes, maybe 4.5. And what you do is because you're going to want them to sit in a reduction. You want them, because they're basically what they're doing is almost marinating themselves. And now that's on low, and let that sit for a little bit. Now what you want to come over here and start doing is a little bit of the Alfredo sauce. Okay? And now the Alfredo, most people use butter, whatever. I don't. I start with a little bit of olive oil.
You always start with that.
Yes, I do. 2 ingredients you're going to probably see in all 26 of these, olive oil and garlic. So what you do is put just a little bit of the garlic in. The health reasons, not only that, just a little bit of the flavor. And you want to use the fresh. The more you eat, the less you smell like it. It's just absolutely fabulous. Everybody's got this. They tell me, they go, oh, if I eat that, am I going to smell like it? I go, well, the problem is the less you eat, the more you smell like it. So what you want to do is eat more so you'll smell like it less. But it's very healthy. So now what we'll do is we'll turn this on. He's got that going over there. How's it looking? Nice, see? Just let the shrimps, they're low. You want to keep them low because if they're on high, they're going to be done before your Alfredo. And what you want to do is make this because you do not want your Alfredo to cook too fast.
Everything's about the timing.
The timing is it rules it. Wow, he's going to go in there. I'll show you a little flip there. Man, give it a little flip. I knew that's what he wanted to do. That's all right. Way to go, Johnny. All right. This guy's on fire. A little more pomegranate over the top.
Give it a try.
Give it that. That's why you wear white like me. It's a beautiful thing.
Why do they wear white?
Well, some people, it's because it's a neutral color. That's the reason why white is most predominant. Nowadays, though, we use a lot of colors, but it's because it's universally neutral. So you can take this jacket and I can go to Italy, France, somewhere and still be socially accepted without coming in and portraying a specific nationality. And that's why the white works. So what we're going to do now is we got this. Let's go ahead and start this one. We'll step back from and that's going to go. And you don't want to cook this too high. You want to keep it about a medium high, and we'll get that started. And we're going to use a little bit of a heavy whipping cream. Now you can use any type of heavy whipping cream. This is just basically what you're going to do is just to add this right to the pan. Absolutely fabulous. This is the quick and simple part. It's a beautiful thing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get this cooking. And we're going to get that going. Because what we're going to do is we're going to add some cheeses. And over here, we got an Asiago. Asiago! Hey! What do you think, John? Try a piece? What do you think? Fresh Asiago goes good with the wine. So as a matter of fact, I think we should all do a piece. I'm going to have a glass of wine. Salud. All right, now we're going to get that going. This will start to heat up quick. It's going to start rumbling. And once it rumbles, we just want to heat this up enough to get your cheese going. But first what we're going to do is we're going to take and add some mandarin oranges. Take a nice handful of these mandarin oranges, and we're going to put those right inside that. And now the mandarin oranges, believe it or not, are actually going to break up, and it's going to let you have little pieces of gold in there. It's a beautiful color. It's a nice dish. It's very classy looking. And what we do is just get that started. So that's sitting there getting ready to go. Then we got some fresh sun-dried tomatoes. Beautiful sun-dried tomatoes, nice, full of lycopene, antioxidants, good for cancer.
No flip.
Everybody's watching John over here, so am I. That's right. But he's doing good. John makes a hell of a sous chef here. He's got it going. He's got his wife going.
I taught him well.
She did. See? I told you.
Tell the truth. Who taught you?
All right.
My mother.
Not me.
There's no I in team, huh? What do you think? That's what I'm talking about. All right, fresh sun-dried tomatoes. Get yourself a few. Don't get the ones that are all dehydrated. These are nice and fresh. Feel that.
Oh, yeah.
Now that's a sun-dried tomato you want. You don't want the ones that are real purpley and hard. They're old. So what you want is just use the fresh. They sell them all local markets. Throw that right in there. And that's heating up nice. It's starting to rumble a little bit. Nice. Now what you want to do is start adding, slowly but surely, adding your cheeses in. You got the Asiago. All right. This lady wins the microwave. All right. We got some fresh feta cheese. And there's some fresh feta cheese in that. Now we got some fresh crumbly gorgonzola. And some fresh gorgonzola to this. Nice. You see how that's coming together? And once this starts and it gets a good mix to it, we're going to add just a little bit of rosemary. Fresh rosemary out of the garden. What you want to do with the rosemary is you just want to take some pieces off, the leaves off the side. You don't need a lot of it, and you don't want to eat the stem because it's a little too hard. But what you want to do is save this because these little pieces are excellent for garnish, as we're going to see later. So what you want to do is just chop a little of these up. You don't need much rosemary. It's got a very strong flavor. And unfortunately, a lot of people overdo the rosemary. So it kind of has a bite to it. It's a little too much. So all you need is a little bit. Get that going inside there like that. Now we're going to start a little stir action. Now we're going to stir. I see a perfect person. Who's the perfect person? Oh, hey, Lisa. All right. All right, Lisa. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh. We got dueling saute pans. And I'm back to here. Look at this for you. I like this. Look at them go. Wow, this is almost marriage therapy. But you see how nice that is? Starting to have a nice little flavor. See how that's coming up nice? Well, actually, we'll put a little more Asiago in there. Yeah, I knew that'd get you. It's a beautiful thing. And now we're ready. How are we doing on the shrimps?
We're doing great.
Good. These things, let's throw them right up on high. We'll finish them off. Just a little more hair of the pomegranate, and these are almost done.
Yeah, they are.
Beautiful. Now what we're going to do is you come over here to your martini glasses. Again. Hey, you got to love it, huh? There's a reason behind all that. And what I like to do is I like to stick a couple of the tomatoes in there. A couple of sun-dried tomatoes at the bottom because with that Alfredo, it's fabulous. Okay, now that's going. You got your martini. You want to grab a couple of the shrimps with the reduction. So what I do is I put a couple of them in just like that. A little bit of the pomegranate, the apples. What I like to do, we'll put 3 per dish. Now what you want to do, go back to your rosemary sprig. Set a little piece of rosemary in the side like that. Come over to your Alfredo. We'll give it a little taste. That's what I'm talking about. See how light, nice and light that is without the butter. Now the last thing you want to do to your Alfredo, you want to add a little egg, but you got to wait till it melts like this. And what you have to do is you got to put this in here first, because if not, you're going to have scrambled eggs. So what you do is we'll heat that up, put it in here, mix this together, just like this. Mix it in the bowl first because it's not so hot this way. Actually, it'll, what's that word, neutralize?
Neutralize.
It neutralizes it. And then what you do is then you put it in here.
Is that 1 egg in?
That's 1 egg, just the yolk.
Yes.
And you mix the yolk and that'll give it its thicker flavor. Now what we do, we take this and you drizzle. It's like pieces of gold, right, just like that. We'll shut that off. We'll hand this one to you. I will go ahead and get another one. Give it a little mother one there. It's good. Throw a couple of the tomatoes in. Doesn't matter whatever way you do it. Another shrimp. Shut these off. Alfredo.
Very good.
Bada bing. And this is Gourmet Gone Wild, and I'm Sal Moretti. I want to thank my guests. All right, we'll see you next time. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you. Go.